Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mask of the Rose. Let's start off here with recalling the past. I reach for another memory out of that jumbled grab bag. There are things I sometimes remember from that night that cannot have happened. Impossible things. If I concentrate, I can recall. What do we have here? Archie, still searching his books for some precedent. Constable Harjit checked on us that night. Or Storm, long before the fall. Seems interesting. Let's go with that one. The memory of lightning flashes. And the memory of rain covers my face. And I am back above in a summer downpour. All of the horses and their riders huddled under the rail bridge. All the saplings bent to kiss the soil. Not just any summer, but a June evening when I was 15. Though I have not thought of it since, and though I will never see the like again, that storm for a moment is truth itself. And our present cavern is embarrassed to be seen through an illusion. I didn't really unlock any thoughts of lore, but let's head outside, see what options we have today. We can go back to the Landau's? Wait, can we? We have to write another story. No, he's ready to hand in. Okay, we already wrote the story, we just have to hand it in. We could go and see the vicar. Let's go see the vicar. Saint Alban was the first English martyr. A point of considerable pride to the local vicar is the church of our parish. Let's take the census with Theophilus. We'll keep the badge on. We put our hat back on. Let's put our hat back on. We don't have anything for our face, do we? No. That'll do. Let's go. I find Theophilus polishing the church silver. Let's explain that I'm working for the ministry on the census. The Ministry of Accounting and Recounting have asked me to work on the census. I see. A decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. Show the ministry's teeth. Let's ask what he's on about. What's that? I am wondering about the purpose of this census and whose aims it is meant to serve. Let's respond with a protective kindness. There's nothing for you to worry about. I suppose the parish provides you with housing, or do you have to board out? I live alone in the rooms provided for the vicar of this parish. There is a woman who comes twice a week to clean, or there was. Her visits have been more erratic of late. She stole several spoons and a chafing dish from me. And my second best chasuble, who knows what she thought to do with it. When I did not turn her off for dishonesty, she lost all respect for me. In retrospect, it was an error. I thought to show mercy. Now I sleep on damp sheets. Let's respond with protective kindness again. No danger in these questions. You seem like someone who would have a wife, just as efficient as yourself, helping to oversee the parish. I was married. The lady was 2 or 3 years older than myself, a very sensible and capable woman. Her name was Anne. What became of your wife? Anne Withenwick is no longer with you. Anne died, giving birth to our first child. The baby did not survive her by more than a few days. I'd hoped to be reunited with them in the hereafter, but we see what the hereafter has proven to be, at least in my case. It seems the Almighty has deemed me unworthy. Let's challenge his theological interpretation. I doubt the Almighty takes that view. Vengeance is his, they say. We find ourselves here in the dark. Uh-oh. Something has landed on the roof. It sees us. Bat. Bloody big bat. Make light of this obvious danger. Point out that it's far, far too large to be a bat. Or admit to being afraid of the thing. Let's point out that it's far too large for a bat. It's larger than any bat I've seen. Larger than an eagle. Come to that. Gargoyle? An imp? It's landed there a few times before, especially when the choir is practicing. Let's shout wildly at the thing. Hey! You! Fly away! The thing tilts its head. Perhaps it is looking at us. Shh! Off! Yeah! The thing up there is gone. Theophilus says nothing. He is still listening for the thing on the ceiling. We can flirt with him. We can ask him about his work. We can ask what happened to the church roof. Let's ask what happened to the church roof. There appears to be some holes in it. Tell me, what happened to the roof? Aha, that. We must assume the fabric of the building sustained significant damage in the fall. The funny thing is, it held up for weeks, but shortly after Pentecost, it all came down. I choose not to construe this as an intervention of the Holy Spirit. At least there's no risk of rain, oh my. Let's say there's no risk of rain. The weather is more forgiving than it used to be. And no risk of the altar cloths being sun damaged either. But I wouldn't mind being able to keep out the bats. It was good of you to stop in. Lord, see you safely home again. I can just manage another errand today. So we've learned about Theophilus, we've obtained a motive of feared predators, and we've obtained a motive of fought a flying creature. Let's see what else we can do today. We could go hand our story in to the Landau's, obviously. Exclamation mark down here. We could hand in our census pages, we have 2. At Hogslane's Market, we can see what Ivy is selling. Broad Street. We can see whether Harjit needs anything. Let's go speak to Harjit. I'm looking to offer my help, but my lapel suggests I'm there on some kind of official business here. Perhaps it won't matter. Let's take off the badge. Harjit likes to see me wearing his gift. He might take that as encouragement. I should change my hat. No. We put on the Spiritus fork. Doubt it's going to do anything. Let's see. Okay, we'll put on the Spiritus fork to see if it gives us any unique dialogue options. Right. I'm satisfied with this. Let's go see what he wants. You're looking well. The fork on my lapel conveys a prolonged and sinister purpose. At any rate, it makes small talk irrelevant. Oh wait, but I like small talk. I meant to ask you whether there's anything I can help you with. I look for Lucien everywhere I go. Change the subject with a bit of truly morbid humour. I've got to press this, I want to see what it does. I see. I wait 2 beats. Then I tell the one about the cannibal baby. Harjit holds out a tiny photograph, the sort that might be given to a mother or sweetheart when a man goes to war. The sitter has tremendous sideburns, and moustaches both luxuriant and curly. Defined brows, a broad forehead, and the kind unusually associated with intellect. And a sensitivity around the eyes, suggesting someone at once dashing and prone to long consideration. Let's say that we recognize the photo. Tell him truthfully that I recognize the photo. I've seen him sometime. I don't remember where. I saw him in the sunlight though. So it must have been before the fall. If you remember anything more, or if you see him, please tell me. Help Harjit find his lost beloved. No one speaks for a moment. Harjit puts his hand to his pocket automatically. The pocket where he keeps Lucien's photograph, but his hand comes away empty. I'm not sure he remembers why he made the gesture. Let's say something. Isn't it there? What? The photograph you were reaching for. Lucien's photograph. You keep it in that pocket. I can't find it. Listen neutrally. I have nothing else of his. Ask the obvious? What the subject? Let's ask the obvious. I thought you'd lived together. He must have left behind any number of other things. Didn't he have furnishings or clothes at least? No. Well. Was he a neat dresser or a messy one? No. He left his things everywhere. His clothes only, or other other possessions? Oh, everything. Books, shaving kit, a deck of cards. He had a nervous habit of shuffling a deck whenever he was bored. Let's wait for him to reach his own conclusions. Never noticed until now that anything of his had been lost. He just stopped being there. Ooh, prop up Harjit's memory of Lucien. Let's lose myself thinking about protective schemes. I close my eyes and frown, thinking about the threats and what may be done about them. Thank you, friend. We can flirt with him. We can let him tell me whatever he likes while he walks his rounds. Ask how the neighborhood is doing. Ask Harjit about some new destinations, or draw this conversation to an end. Let's ask him what he likes when he walks his rounds. I accompany him around the block, We keep talking. He speaks in a low voice, just loud enough for me to hear, but so that anyone even a few feet further would not make out the words. And he tells me about whatever comes into his mind to mention. When he was young, his father was much involved with the politics of the court in Lahore and attached to one particular son of the Maharaja. Now, Ajit unpacks their names from his memory and schools me in their family relationships. Conversation occupies us for a full circuit of the neighbourhood. Horatio will be setting out the food now. Go straight to the table. I probably should get rid of the Spillifer's fork, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Grizz brought home some extra supplies today. I was able to do something that almost resembled cooking. Let's compliment Horatia's hard work. Your suppers are always delicious. You're very welcome. Flattery should be persuasive. And always as delicious as possible in the circumstances. Exactly. And we have better circumstances today. Better eat. I chew diligently. Dinner reaches an end. Let's review the day in my journal. So we have a few extra goals here. We can prop up Harjit's memory of Lucian. Help Harjit find his lost beloved. Help Rachel plot her next story. We still haven't done Archie's theories about the ministry. Continue taking census of the whole neighbourhood. So basically it's talk to Harjit and Rachel. Should be relatively easy. Day 266 since the fall. We have 7 days remaining in the season of confessions. Another morning. Another newspaper. Archie brought one, and the headlines read: Missing baby found in vast basement spiderweb. Masters urge calm. If I am not too occupied otherwise, I can always ask my friends and acquaintances whether there's anything they need from me. Yes, they may have some additional tasks for me. But I think this is a good place for me to end this episode. So thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you again to the members of the channel. It really does help keep the channel going. And as always, I'll see you next time.